Hi everyone, my name is Will and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, we'll be talking about how you can start investing in the Australian stock market. At the end of the video, I'll be walking you through a real life example on how you can place an order through a CommSec account. But first, please hit that like button or subscribe to the channel if you find any value from this video. I'll be releasing videos on a weekly basis. The videos will be mainly around personal wealth and investing. The three areas I'll be focusing on will be stock analysis, market updates, and just my general view on investing. If you want to start investing in the Australian stock market, the first thing you need is a brokerage account. There are many firms in Australia which offer brokerage services. The most accessible ones are the ones with your big banks. For example, Commonwealth Bank has CommSec, Westpac has Westpac Online Investing, ANZ has ANZ Share Investing, and NAB has NAB Trade. However, there are a number of independent online brokers such as CMC Markets and Interactive Brokers. So what are the differences between your big bank brokerage firms and your independent firms? Well, it's mainly the fees. For example, CommSec charge anywhere between $19.95 up to $29.95, and for any trades that are worth $10,000 or above, it's 0.31% of that trade value. Independent firms charge anywhere between $8 up to $15, so that's potentially a 50% saving on each transaction. In addition, some firms offer extra services such as market updates, expert insights, and charting tools and research. Another thing to consider is the liquidity of your money. And what I mean by this is how easily accessible is your money. For example, my savings account is with Commonwealth Bank. So whenever I place a trade through my CommSec account, it just deducts the money from my savings account automatically. Whereas my other third-party brokerage firms such as Interactive Brokers, I have to transfer that money into that account, and that can take about a day for the funds to clear. And that's one day out of the market I can't take any positions. If you're starting out your investment journey, it might be easy for you to open a brokerage service with whichever bank you're with, because they already have your details, they've got the paperwork, they've got the ID checks, and you'll pretty much open a brokerage account on the same day, and the funds can be easily deducted out of your savings account. So a quick recap before we get into the example: the two main differences between the big bank brokerage firms and the independent firms are mainly the fees and the additional services that you will get, such as your charting tools or market updates or expert insights. Okay, so here we are in my CommSec account. So as you can see, my two accounts are joint together, so it's easy to transfer between the two funds. If you want to start trading shares, just click on the trading tab. It'll take you to a order page like this. As you can see, there's an international tab here. This is where you would go if you want to buy American shares such as your Netflix, Apple, or Amazon. But because this video is about Australian shares, we'll just stick to this page here. You have two order types. You have a buy or a sell order. Today we're going to do a buy order. Next you have code. This is where you want to put the code in for whichever company you're interested in investing in. So let's say we're interested in buying Woolworths shares. So we'll type in WOW, Woolworths Group Limited. And then on the right hand side, you're going to have some numbers. So you have bid. This is how much someone is currently offering to buy Woolworths shares at. So it's at $38.83. You have offer price, which is also known as asking price. And this is how much someone is offering to sell their Woolworths shares. So that's at $39.09. Next, you have last price. This is how much the last Woolworths shares were sold for. So the last price was $38.96. And I'll tell you why this is relevant later on in the video. But we'll just go to quantity. So you can put in your quantity amount or you can put in a value. So if you want to buy $1,000 worth of Woolworths shares, just type in $1,000. If you want to put in a quantity, say 10, just pop in 10. So next you have price. This is how much you want to buy the shares for. So you have two options. You have at market. This basically means you'll be purchasing it at whatever price it is at that current time. Usually it'd be the offer price or somewhere between the offer price and the last price, but usually it'd be the offer price. Next you have price limit, and this is the maximum amount you're willing to pay for the shares. So let's say you want to buy the shares at no more than $35. Just type in $35. Below this you have expiry. So this is how long you want your order to be valid for. So you can choose good for day, which means it will be valid up until the end of trading. Alternatively, you can put a expiry in, so you can put a fixed time. So let's say you want your order to be valid up until the 11th of November, which is a Wednesday. This means your order will be valid on the 9th, 10th, and the end of trading day 11th. So you'll have 3 days for this order to be filled. If it doesn't get executed or filled, then you'll have to put a fresh order in on the Thursday. Usually I choose good for day because I like to reassess the following day just to see where the market is at, because it might drop 2% or 3% the following day. It might also go up 2 or 3%. I don't really know, but I'm happy to assess it the following day if my order doesn't get filled from the previous day. So then the bottom, you have order estimate. We've got 10 orders here at $35, so it's gonna be $350. You have your brokerage costs at $29.95. I did mention earlier on the video that the brokerage is anywhere between $19.95 to $29.95. The $19.95 is only if you have a margin account. If you don't have a margin account, then it's going to be a flat $29.95. Unless the value of your order is worth $10,000 or above, then it's 0.31% of that amount. So at the moment, it's at $379.95. Once you're happy with that, click proceed. It's going to take you to a final order page where you just check your order. Yep, it's a buy. We're buying Woolworths. 10 shares at $35 and it's good for the day. And that's my total, which is going to be $379.95. Once you're happy with that, click submit order. I'm not going to buy Woolworths shares right now, but that's basically how you do it. If you got any value from this video, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe. I'll also be doing a review on the CommSec Pocket app, which is a great alternative if you're just starting out your investing journey. I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in seeing how that works. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching.